Hello from Mexico. Welcome back to our channel. So this past week we have been attending graduations because it's graduation season here in Mexico. And we have a lot of graduations to show you guys. So I'm actually breaking it up into two videos. I'm going to show you Dominic's clausura and how we celebrated him making it into tercer lugar in his class. So that is going to be one video. That's going to be this video. The next video coming up though is going to show you all of the other graduations that we attended. There was a high school graduation for our niece Fernanda. There was Carlitos's graduation from junior high. We had another niece graduate from elementary school, and of course the kindergarten graduation. So we have a lot of graduations to show you guys, but we're going to start out with Dominic's closing program and celebrating him getting tercer lugar in his class. So if you like what you're watching, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. You can turn on the bell for notifications so you never miss a video. And if you love the video, you can also hype it. Additionally, this is our original content and any unauthorized reposting is prohibited. With all of that being said, let me show you how we celebrated Dominic making it into tercer lugar, how he finished out the first year of elementary school, and all of the fun that came with it. So let's go. All right, let's go to the elementary school clausura or graduation. Ready for your dance? So Fidel has to go to another clausura that we are padrinos for our niece's daughter at a different elementary. So he is going to take you guys with him for that. And Diego and I are gonna record here. So you guys get to see Dominic and that, and then you guys will also get to see the other graduation as well. So you get to see both of them. Fidel's a little sad about it, but we're gonna record everything for him. So my sisters and my mom sent money for this for Dominic. You're losing candies. The pelo ricos are falling. It's okay, Lupe's got it. So this is what my mom and my sister sent for Dominic. So this is what he's getting, and his gifts are at the house. We're gonna do the gifts after the ceremony, and that one Fidel's back, so Fidel can be there for the gifts. So yeah, we're gonna try and sneak this into the graduation without Dominic seeing it. But I don't know how we're gonna do it.
A nuestro evento de clausura escolar del ciclo 2025-2026 y despedida de la generación 2020-2026. Que se escuchen los aplausos para los alumnos y egresados.
La presidenta del Comité de Padres de Familia, la maestra Candy Mari García Sánchez. Bienvenida. Que se escuchen los aplausos para los alumnos.
Miren cómo se menea, uy, 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 qué buena Carlota. Miren cómo abre la boca, uy, 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 que se sube el palo. Miren que ya se subió, uy, 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 que ya se subió, uy, 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 que se mete el rollo. Miren que ya se metió.
Con su singular personalidad, ha dejado una huella en esta escuela, en sus compañeros, en sus maestros. Ha sido un privilegio para mí acompañarlos en esta etapa tan importante en su vida.
Y con el
All right, we're back home, but I wanted to record a little bit of my thoughts and that before I forgot them because we have a lot of graduations and stuff going on. And right now we're waiting for Fidel, so everything's kind of calm at the house. So wanted to record a couple things. First off, you guys are going to notice that Dominic is the only one wearing jeans. That's because the dress was white pants. However, in the morning he fell while he was getting ready and the pants ripped and we didn't have another pair. And so we had to put him in jeans, which on the paper, when the teacher sent it out, it said jeans or white pants. And the moms just collectively were like, let's just do white pants. But unfortunately his ripped in the morning and I didn't have another pair, so I had to put him in jeans. So that's why he's in jeans. But things happen and we learn and grow. Don't think for a second though that I didn't feel like a bad mom seeing him in jeans while everybody else was in white pants. But it is what it is. It's fine. He did great. We had it was hard to record him getting his reward and that because Fidel was really, really sad that he wasn't able to be there for Dominic. And it's because we were asked to be padrinos for our niece's daughter at another elementary school. And we knew it was going to be on the same day, but because Dominic wasn't graduating 6th grade, we said, that's, it's fine. I had to be at the elementary school because I'm the president of the comite, or essentially like the PTA. And so I was there because I had to sit at the table, and then Fidel went to, our niece's daughter's graduation. And then a couple weeks ago, the teacher told us that Dominic got 3rd in his class and that he was getting an award. And we couldn't leave our niece's daughter without a padrino for her graduation. That wasn't fair. So Fidel said, no, I'm still going to go over there. Just, record it. We'll celebrate when we get back. So we do have some other stuff planned for Dominic to celebrate him. But it was hard to record. It was hard to record because I was at the table and I had Lupe and Diego trying to film, but they were also trying to get his gift. And so that's why his gift came out after. And we took the gift that my mom and my sisters were really excited, and they sent money to get a gift for him. And they wanted to do one of the candy things because I told him, well, we usually do this and then some gifts. And so Fidel and I decided we'll do the gifts and then you guys can do that. And so that's where he got that big candy thing from, was my mom and my sisters. So shout out to my mom and my sisters because that was amazing. But he also didn't get that. So Diego had to walk that up afterwards because we couldn't tell Dominic that he had gotten this because it was a surprise. So it was a hard moment to record, but I left Lupe and Diego to record and that for the graduation because I just wanted to be present for this. I'm gonna try not to cry. I wanted to be present because we were so incredibly proud of Dominic. Some of you may have been around this long, but when Dominic, so we've been sharing our lives here for like 6 years now, right? A little over 6 years. And when social media has seen Dominic take his first steps, right? We posted a video when he took his first steps. And so when Dominic started talking, there were a lot of people. I even got messages it became a little overwhelming. People telling me that he needed speech therapy and they were really worried about him. And we had talked to experts, right? And we kept getting told the same thing. He's learning 2 languages. He's in a household that has 2 languages. His brain's just trying to sort it out. And you have to let his brain sort it out and he'll start talking. And it'll start being clear. And that's exactly what happened. And because he has 2 languages, we've also worried about him academically because his school is only in Spanish, right? And so we were a little bit worried about that. He did great in kindergarten and we gave him lots of support at home, but we knew that going into elementary school and 1st grade was going to be heavier than kindergarten, right? It gets heavier and heavier as they move up in grades. And so we were a little bit worried this year and we did a lot of support at home. And so this is where I'm going to cry. Him getting into 3rd, into a lugar in his class is, man, we're just so proud. And we wanted to make sure that we celebrated this to its fullest extent, which you guys are going to see later on. We'll show you how else we're celebrating. But we wanted to make sure that we made this a big deal because it is a big deal. Dominic worked really, really hard and he loves school. And, you know, I know that the support at home is important, but I also know that a lot of it has to do with his teachers and the environment that he's in. And I think that all of that plays into it. And we're just really, really proud of him. So I wanted to sit down and record these thoughts because I didn't want to forget them and try and record it later. So I wanted to kind of record it in the moment. But man, such a good day. I love graduations. I love watching all these kids succeed. And man, I can't explain how fortunate I feel to be able to be a part of all of it. So I'm going to pick this back up when Fidel gets home so that we can move on to the gifts that Fidel and I got for Dominic. So pick this back up when Fidel gets back. Okay, so Grandma and Aunt Nicole and Aunt Chelsea sent the candy thing to you, but this is from me and Daddy and Diego and Damon.
Oh, nice.
Minecraft and Rompacabezas. Yep.
Oh, such a good.
Potría. Potría, ¿cómo se dice?
¿Lo pedí?
No.
Un
gol. Un gol. Para jugar con tus primos allá en la construcción. Fútbol.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Wow.
Gracias.
Un abrazo. Felicidades.
All right, it is Sunday morning, and we are taking Dominic and his primos to see the Minions and Monsters movie, I believe is what it's called. Not only did Dominic get third place in his class, but our nephew Chichin got second place in his class. So we're actually celebrating both of them today. So we're taking you guys with us to show you what we're doing, which is including the movie. We're going to go to the arcade, and we're going to take them to get something to eat. So let's go. Listo, Fidel? We're also bringing Lupe and her boyfriend and Damon, but we're waiting for them to come to the car. We're ready. Guys, we're here. We're heading in. We're a little early, and we already bought our tickets and all of our stuff. Here's all the boys. Here's Damon and Fidel. Here's Lupe and Diego. Now we're gonna head in. Go to the movies. All right, now you can disconnect your hands. Oh yeah. Sí. Just don't touch. I see it, buddy. No, they're just on display, baby. You don't buy them. ¿Ya? Oh, sí. Por tu fuerza, sí. Okay, right now we're getting all of the... So I did the app. If you guys are down here in Mexico, Cinepolis has an app. It's really easy to use. So we just did the app. So right now they're just doing the order, and then we'll pass through and scan our code for the seats, and then we'll be able to sit down, and then Lupe and Damon are over here. And Diego. And here's Fidel trying to steal everybody's popcorn. Alright guys, we'll pick this up after the movie. Alright guys, we are at Happy Land. And all the kids have cards right now, and so they're all just kind of all over the place playing arcade games, so. Oops, Daddy started the Mario one. Axel, súbete, hijo. Okay guys, I couldn't record it because it was a little hectic, but these guys wanted McDonald's, so everybody got a Happy Meal, and now we're gonna head home.